Hello, everybody. Thank you once again for taking the time to come and watch another video as we interview some of the fighters coming to fight on the 4th of November at Barnyard, Menlyn. This is EFL 9, our year-end function. It's one of the biggest events of the year. So starting off with the Warriors sports team from Centurion. Just a big hello. How are you guys doing? How are you guys this morning?
Like up, crew. Doing great.
As you can see, it's still very early in the morning for the guys. They woke up early for sparring. I've caught them before the morning, so they're all still trying to get out of bed. So let's just start off right in the middle with Larica Skuman. She'll be fighting against Sonia Simon. This is a female fight, amateur fight in the 55 to 58 kg range. Larica will be debuting with EFL. This is her first time coming to fight under the big lights of EFL. So, Larica, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing quite well. Okay, honestly, I must say I'm a little bit nervous because I'm not used to doing interviews like this, but otherwise I'm fine, thank you.
Well, at least it's not for a job, so you can just be relaxed. So, Larica, we know you. You've had some great development fights. You're a really strong fighter. You like to push forward. You're going up against Sonia Simon, which is almost bread and butter in EFL. She's done 7 of these events already to date. What is your headspace coming into this fight? How has camp been? Just give us a bit of a background of where you are coming into this fight.
Camp life is good at the moment. Training is going quite well. Besides, you do have your ups and downs. Some days are nice, some days are hard, other days we just don't feel doing anything, but you go and push forward and doing anything every day. My headspace, well, obviously you have to see what your opponent do, but I don't have anything specific at the moment. I will
Take
just
it as
go
it comes.
Yes, take it as it comes and do my best. Because you
So,
can have a plan, but sometimes the game plan doesn't work always. Then you have to improvise the game plan as you go along in the fight. And like you said, one time I watched, it only takes that one punch. An amateur can punch out a professional in one shot. That
that's
also
true.
can happen.
That's true. That's true. Anybody a fight is a fight. That's the way it goes. So, Larica, tell us, you're training out of quite a strong camp. You're in a, how would I say, a very active camp for this fight night, seeing as Damien is fighting, Muhammad is fighting, also as well as for the title, Marlon Watson's fighting. So you're in a camp that is geared for top fighting. How is it like being a female in this strong camp with all these big boys around you?
I must actually say, everybody always don't understand this, but for me, it's better to fight and train with guys. Yes, you do get your female fighters out there that also a little bit more tougher, punch harder, but for me, it's better to fight with the guys, train with the guys. They make you more stronger, more, I say, for conditioning. That's for me, it's quite a good thing to fight with the guys, make you used to get harder punches, kicks, and all of that.
Okay, great. So you say you've been working on conditioning, you're working in a nice strong camp. So going into this fight with Sonia, so it's obviously a South Africa versus Namibia fight. We're trying to keep the win in South Africa. Namibia wants to take it back home to their camp. They are a strong gym. Are you doing anything specific in your training for Sonia?
I do have a few things up my sleeve, but I'm not going to say what it is. There is a few things.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I did try. I did try to get the strategy out of her, but she's not letting loose of anything. Larica, just as a let go and a sign off, what do you have to say to the people coming to actually watch you on the night?
To all the fans and the people that are going to watch me, I really, really appreciate the support. That's from them, of their side. I really, really appreciate it. It helps us a lot. Even if you're in the ring and you hear the people screaming your name, it gives you just that extra oomph to go into the fight.
Well, we're wishing you all the best of your fight, and may you stay strong in camp, and then we'll see you next week for the fights. So moving on from Larika, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move to the next fighter that's sitting on her right, our left. That's Muhammad Ahmed. I think I've said that correct. He's fighting Jaden Padiashi. They're both debuting in the amateur class of 63.5 kgs to 67 kgs. And they here to tell us how they're doing. How are you doing, Muhammad? How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thanks. And yourself?
I'm very well, thanks. I can't say anything. Tell me, how is camp life going for you in the training so far?
Camp is going well. It's definitely my toughest camp yet. Much more tough than camps for my development fights. But yeah, it's going well, working hard, and the results will show.
And then tell me something. You're working hard in camp life. You've got Damien and the guys around you. This is your first fight with EFL. How is your headspace coming into fighting on such a platform?
I'm confident. I know I've been training hard. I know I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put on a show.
Well, when you say you're going to put on a show, this is your first time coming into EFL. We know you've got a strong background in amateur space. You're taking on Jaden as well. You've got a bit of reach on you and you like to fight like that. Tell us, what can we expect from you when you start fighting in the ring?
You can expect a nice slow pace to start off. And if Jaden pushes hard, you can expect a knockout.
A knockout. So you're looking for the knockout, you're looking for the KO. This is me. I've come to stamp my name in. I'm here to play the game.
I'm ready to put my mark on EFL.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, he's there to put his mark on EFL. And then tell me, how's camp life going? You're training there. I know you with Lurika and the guys, so we're not going to harbor off about camp life. But how's it going getting ready for this fight?
It's going well. It's tough training, but I'm feeling much fitter than I was. And yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, great stuff. Well, I mean, the man of little words coming to say what he's going to be doing on the night, coming to stamp his name onto the fight card. Jaden, listen to me, Mom. I wish you all the best for your fight. I know it's going to go well. We don't know much about you, so we're going to wait and see what you have to show us. And then a sign off for the people that will see you on the night, what you have to say to them.
I'm coming there to put on a show. I appreciate everyone that comes out to support, everyone that screams my name, everyone that just shows me support. I appreciate it, and I will give them a good show.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we wish the best to Muhammad. May you have a great fight on the night. And then moving off to the man on the far right on our screen, Damian Collins, the man that doesn't need much introduction. He likes fighting. He fights everywhere. He'll be taking on Josiah Obashi as a rematch fight. Ladies and gentlemen, the war between these two fighters has been raging for about the last year. Damian has taken all the wins so far to date. Josiah Obashi is out for revenge on this fight. This fight will cement who is the best between the two of them. So, Damien, how are you doing?
Very well, and yourself, crew?
I'm very well, thank you very, very much. So, yet again, you're in the front of me and you. You're looking at this ugly mug. We're talking about another fight coming down the line. Let's just start off. The last event where you were meant to fight, you had an unforeseen injury or injury in your mouth that you needed to take care of. Is that all healed up now? Are you good to go?
Yeah, look, these things happen. I guess it was unfortunate in the last minute that would come through, but yeah, as far as it goes, all good for now. You know what I mean? So, God willing, everything will stay its course, and if all things work out, we'll be in the ring. Yeah.
Yeah, life is life. Eh? Sometimes stuff happens. That's the way it goes. So, Damien, you fought Josiah again. Whenever you two fight, it is a spectacular fight to watch. I believe he pushes you as a fighter, and I believe you push him as a fighter. So you both have been, it's kind of like iron sharpening iron, if you think about it. So where's your headspace going into this fight? Are you comfortable? Do you have it? Where are we with going into it?
To be fair, crew, every day's another day, so it's another opportunity to get in there and check what you've been working on and assess. And that's the time when you work hard in training, etc. But that's where it comes in, and the cards are all on the table, and things come out that like Larica was saying, you can have the best laid plan, but nothing necessarily manifests itself that way in the moment. So you go out and you hope everything goes well. But even if it doesn't, you hope that you have your head, you hope that you're in the moment enough to be able to deliver and go with the flow, and that you have that your experience is something that goes beyond your training. I always say when it comes to the fight itself, whatever comes out is not necessarily, the sum is greater, or the totality is greater than the sum of the parts, something like that. So, when it actually happens and all goes down, it's not something that you can necessarily prepare for, but you're ready, calm and ready.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Once you're in there, you take it on, you see where you're going. So I know Josiah is coming with a bit of a game plan. He's coming out for revenge. He wants to take the win. We know you fought him before, so you know where he's coming from. Have you changed the style or the approach that you're going into this fight, taking on Josiah, or are you just coming in with the staying old, I'll take it as it comes, as it evolves in the fight, I shall evolve?
Yeah, I think you couldn't have said it better. As the fight evolves, so you'll evolve. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I mean, obviously you've got things that you're constantly working on, things that you're sharpening, etc. But in that moment, that's where you see, has the work you've been putting actually manifest into something productive. You know what I mean? But yeah, as you said, evolve as the fight evolves.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Damien, I'm looking forward to your fight. I'm not going to labor on it. It's a war of titans if you think about it. The revenge of the two titans coming together. You're on the main card fight. This is one of the highlight fights. You're right before the title bout fight. What do you have to say to the fans that you obviously have, that you got through the last year, 2 years of fighting with the EFL? What do you have to say to them?
Thank you for always supporting. Obviously, the last one we didn't get to make it into the ring, so luckily we got a quick turnaround time. So, God willing, we'll make it in this time, and at least everybody will come and get the show that they were looking for previously. So, really glad and really thankful that we have the opportunity, and really glad that everybody still sticks in my corner and still always supports me. And really, really, really hopeful that we get in, and I believe that everything will go right this time around. So we'll make it into the ring. No injuries, no setbacks. So yeah, I really appreciate the support.
Well, we're all behind you. We know it's going to be a fantastic night. Ladies and gentlemen, from Larica in the middle to Mohammed to Damien, they'll be fighting on the 4th of November at Barnyard, Menlyn. Come and support them. Buy a ticket. Go to our website page. If you can't make the fights, watch them live. Come and support local athletes as they put their bodies on the line to show you their skills. Guys, girls, all the best for the fights. May you have a wonderful fight.
Cup and cup.
Cheers, everybody. See you then. Cheers.